Portraits of Jesus, September 30th. Today's title, The Tender Plant. Or text for meditation. For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of the dry ground. Isaiah 53, verse 2. The imagery of the tender plant is an allusion to the branch of Isaiah 11, verse 1, where the Messiah is identified as a branch growing out of the roots of Jesse. As a plant draws nourishment from the soil in order to grow and develop into maturity, so the incarnate Christ was to draw on the wisdom and strength of God to fully accomplish his mission. Jesus grew to manhood in perfect harmony with the natural laws of human development. Dr. Luke's account is that Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and men. Luke 2, verse 52. The conditions under which Christ grew up were as dry ground. This is a figure of the hardships, adversities, struggles, and prejudices in which the tender plant grew up. Rather than becoming stunted like the plant in dry ground, Jesus grew spiritually, physically, intellectually, and socially. As a man, Jesus was perfect in every respect, in character and in physical appearance. When the hour came to pay the supreme price for our redemption, Christ was ready. The tender plant was ready in every way to pass the test with flying colors. We too can grow as a tender plant into full maturity in Jesus Christ, our perfect example. See Philippians 4:12 and 13. In Signs of the Times, August 6, 1896, we read this point about the tender plant. Quote, "Throughout his childhood and youth, he manifested the perfection of character that marked his afterlife. He grew in wisdom and knowledge. He grew up as a tender plant in the retired valleys among the hills. Yet his life was one long struggle against the power of darkness." End quote. My prayer today, Lord, as a tender plant, I desire to grow in your perfect likeness. Thank you for showing me how. Amen. Join us tomorrow for another portrait of Jesus. And as usual, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. God bless.